Hello dear students, so in today's class we are discussing the very important topic from 11th science. So that is some basic concepts of chemistry. Okay students, so in this class we are discussing some important concept which is important for your 11th as well as 12th science. Okay, let you start the topic, some basic concepts of chemistry. So first of all you see what is mean by chemistry. Okay, so this is very basic question. Chemistry means what? Okay, so what is mean by chemistry? So do you know students, chemistry is a branch of science, okay, which deals with study of composition, structure, properties and different kind of the chemical reaction. So what is a chemistry? Chemistry, it's branch of, chemistry is a branch of science. It is a branch of science, branch of science which deals with so chemistry is a branch of science which deals with study of composition, okay, then structure, study of composition, structure and composition, structure, properties and different kind of the chemical reaction and different kind of chemical reaction. Okay students, so all of you clear the definition of chemistry is a branch of science which deals with study of composition, structure, properties and different kind of the chemical reaction. Okay, let you see the meaning of this. Okay, in chemistry generally we can study about the composition of any compound. Composition means what? For example, if you take the glucose molecule, do you know the formula of glucose? C6H12O6. Okay, that is the formula. So in glucose, how many carbon, how many hydrogen and how many oxygen are there? That is the composition. Means in glucose, what is the formula? C6H12O6 means 6 carbon, 12 hydrogen and 6 oxygen. That is the what? Composition. And what is the structure? So there are the different kind of the structure. Some have the same kind of, some have the different structure. Okay, so their similarity depends upon their chemical properties. Okay, let us see the properties, some chemical properties and physical properties we'll discuss. Okay, their melting point, boiling point, that is the physical properties, and chemical property will discuss about the how they can react with acid, base, metal, non-metal and other compounds. So that is a properties and different kind of the chemical reaction. So mostly we are discussing chemical reaction. In chemistry, what we have studied, mostly we can study about the chemical reaction. Do you know students what is a chemical reaction? So in your day-to-day life you can observe various example. Okay, so for example, milk gets converted into curd. Do you know this is one of the chemical reaction? Yes, yeah, it is a chemical reaction. So milk convert into curd, some lactobacillus are mixed and there is a conversion of milk to curd. That is a chemical reaction. So your respiration, you can take the oxygen inside and you can breathe out the carbon dioxide gas. So that is what chemical reaction. Okay, so in your day-to-day life you can see so many examples. Ripening of fruits, that is also best example of chemical reaction. Okay, then rusting of iron. Okay, any metal when they come in contact with water and air, so they get corroded, means some red patches will come out. Okay, so you so many example you are observing. So if you kept the any metal and when it come in contact with water and air after long time, so you are observing some metal get corroded, means red patches will come out. So that is the chemical reaction. Okay students, so in your body also so many chemical reactions are takes place. We can say is what? Biochemical reaction. For example, digestion, then respiration, circulation, excretion, osmoregulation, so many, these are the biochemical reaction. Okay, when you can eat any food, so when they enter inside the stomach, so then what happen? So during the digestion also some biochemical process is going on. So that is what biochemical reaction. Some enzymes are mixed and that food gets digested. Okay, so that is what chemical reaction. Now clear students? So chemical reaction is nothing but something changes if you mix the two or more chemical compound and there is a formation of another new substance. So that is a chemical reaction. Okay, so mostly in chemistry we are studying about the different kind of the chemical reaction. Okay, so we are studying, so there are the various type of chemical reactions we'll study in the chemistry. So you can observe so many molecules around us, so many atom molecules, so how that interconvergible, so how they can change, so that will study in the chemistry. Okay students, so chemistry is very vast branch. So we can see is what central science. So all subjects are correlated with the chemistry. Okay, so if you observe in around, so you can see any example, so they can made by using the chemistry. Okay, so if you take any medicine, so they contain the some chemicals. If you take the food also, even food industry also, they have the chemicals, whatever carbohydrate, protein, fat, lipid, whatever you can take, so all contain the chemicals. So even your textile industry, whatever clothes we are wearing, so all are made by using some chemicals. Without chemical it's not possible during the formation of clothes. Even plastic, rubber, whatever plastic, whatever thing, toys, all are made by using the chemical process, by polymerization process. Means chemistry is very important role. Okay, so it is a central science. Even in a fertilizer industry we are using the chemicals. Okay, fertilizer, in pesticide, insecticides. Okay, even for cosmetics, whatever talcum powder, then we are using some cream, lotion, so all contain the chemicals. Means chemistry play the very important role everywhere. Okay, so if you see the any building, so when building will made, so cement, that is one of the chemical composition. Okay students, so POP we can make, so that POP also, plaster of Paris, is one of the chemical. Now clear students? So whatever food we can take, okay, so whatever soap, detergents we are preparing, all are the chemicals, and without chemical it's not possible. Okay, so almost 90% substance from the world are made by using the some chemicals. So chemistries play the very important role. So even in perfume industry, in dye industry, food industry, fertilizer industry, everywhere chemistry plays a very important role. Now clear students? So this is very important basic introduction about the chemistry. I hope everybody clear the definition. So so now we'll see the what are the branches of chemistry. Okay, so chemistry, mostly there are the three branches. Okay, so first is the organic chemistry. Okay, so we'll discuss here branches of chemistry. I will write here branches of chemistry. Branches of chemistry. For your 11th and 12th science, you require three main branches. Okay, so first is the organic chemistry. First is what? Organic chemistry. Okay students, organic chemistry. Then second, inorganic chemistry. Second is inorganic chemistry. Okay, then third is the physical chemistry. Physical chemistry. Mostly we are using these three branches. Okay, so apart from this there are so many branches, like fourth we can see is analytical chemistry. Analytical chemistry. Analytical chemistry. Then we can see the biochemistry. Biochemistry. So this is also very important branch. Okay, here biology and chemistry both are mixed. Biochemistry. Then we can see the industrial chemistry, drug chemistry. Okay, so many branches are there. So all are we are study in this chemistry. So mostly three important branches we are studying for your 11th and 12th. So even we can using some biochemistry, industrial chemistry. Okay, so but mostly these are the very important branches: organic chemistry, inorganic, and physical chemistry. Okay, so whatever textbook you have chemistry, it have the organic, inorganic, and physical. Okay, so we'll see what are the organic chemistry. So generally students, organic chemistry is a branch of chemistry and which deals with study of carbon containing compound. Organic chemistry is nothing but study of carbon containing compounds. Carbon containing compounds. So most of the organic compounds which contain the carbon, do you know that? Okay, so whatever compounds we obtain from plants and animals, so all are the organic compounds. So organic compound, most of the food, so then chemical fertilizer, insecticides, then whatever drugs we can take, medicines, so whatever antibiotics we are taken now. Okay, so like some painkillers like a diclofenac, then paracetamol, all are the organic compounds. Get it, students? So organic chemistry is a branch of chemistry, so which deals with study of carbon containing compounds. Okay, so in this world almost 90% compound which contain the carbon, so means the compound which can burn, okay, and it can form the carbon, that is the organic compound, means which contain the carbon. You can take any compounds, so you can eat the sugar, so it also contain the carbon. So whatever fabrics we can wear, clothes, all contain the carbons. Do you know that? Even our body also made by using the carbon, so there also carbon is present. So whatever food material, so whatever medicines we can take, okay, like antibiotics, analgesic, antacids, all contain the carbon. So organic chemistry is very vast branch. Okay, so everywhere we can use the organic chemistry. So organic chemistry, then we'll see the inorganic chemistry. So inorganic chemistry, generally we can study other than carbon compound. Okay, we can study the different rocks, minerals, salt like NaCl, okay, NaOH, base. So generally we can study in case of the inorganic chemistry. So in inorganic chemistry there is a other than carbon compounds. So in organic chemistry what we are studying? Other than carbon compound, that is inorganic chemistry. And generally students, in physical chemistry we are going to study about the different kind of the laws, theories, principle. So we are studying in the physical chemistry. Okay, so like Boyle's law, Charles law, all the laws we are studying in the physical chemistry, like some physical process, how some physical process will take place, we are studying the physical chemistry. So in analytical chemistry, so we can check the some analytical process, so we can check their purity. Okay, so mostly how much, suppose if made any medicines, so in that medicine how many impurities are present, how many water content is present, or the substituent how much content they have. So that is analytical chemistry, we can study. Okay, so we can analyze with the help of this chemistry. Okay, it is also very important branch. Okay, in higher study all these branches are including. Okay, if you go for the higher studies. Okay students, so in biochemistry generally some biomolecules are involved here. Okay, like a carbohydrate, protein, fats, all. So biochemistry, it is very vast and very important branch. So a biological process is going on. Even for when you go for the medicines, means if you go for a doctorate for MBBS, BDS, so their biochemistry is a separate subject. Okay, so in biochemistry generally we can study about the some biomolecules and how that biomolecules will act inside the body, and how that they can combine with different chemical substituent, and how that process is going on, we are studying in the biochemistry. So other than industrial chemistry is there. Okay, so in that we can prepare the various industrial compound like hydrochloric acid, sulfuric acid, nitric acid. So there are so many raw materials we have to prepare. So in that industrial chemistry, suppose if you want to prepare any medicines, so before that we have to prepare the raw materials. So all the raw materials we have to prepare in that industrial chemistry. Now clear students? So these are the very important branch. Okay, these are the basic thing we are studying here. Okay, so in next class we are discussing in details about the matter. Okay, so matter is a very important, do you know? So we'll discuss in next class what are the matters and type of matter. Okay, so before that you just take a screenshot and you note down the notes. Okay guys, take a screenshot.